Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. I've got a really cool collection update today, a lot of good stuff to show off. And just one note, I am probably not going to upload Death Metal Tape Tuesday today. I'm going to try and spread out the series for a little bit longer now. So I'll have it up next week, but I figured I would substitute a collection update in since those tend to get a lot more views from week to week. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have 4 tapes, 5 CDs, and 1 vinyl to show off. So a lot of good stuff to get through. First things first, I got 2 things from Caligari in the mail last week. One was for off their distro, and one is a release that they recently just put out. So first up is the Pharmacist and Oozing split. Pharmacist is Thanatological Reflections on Necrotism, and then Oozing is Forbidden Exhumation. I probably said that wrong. So yeah, Death Gore Grind, Pharmacist I've been really getting into lately. I've been trying to buy all of their stuff. Like I said, this is on Caligari's distro. I was able to get it off of. So really awesome orange tape. I'm a huge fan of orange tapes now. And I believe this came out last year. So this is a repress that I've seen floating around. I was really happy that I was able to grab this. So I think that Caligari still might have some of these if you're on the hunt. But I know that there's another version of this tape out there that's not orange. I'm not too sure what it looks like, but yeah, so this one is actually repress. So Pharmacist is from Japan, and then Oozing is from Arizona. And by the looks of it, this is the only thing that they have out there right now. So both really good bands. This split is really, really good. So admittedly, I had no idea who Oozing was when I got this. So I bought it for the Pharmacist side. So yeah, but both really good. So check this out if you're into the gore, death grind, gore. This is a really good split. So like I said, it's around. I don't think it's sold out. And I think Pharmacist had this up for sale through them directly, but they're from Japan, and I didn't want to pay for the shipping and all that stuff. So I was happy that Caligari got these. And then the next one that I got off of Caligari is a new release, a new band that just came out last week. They are called Disembodiment, not to be confused with the older Disembodiment that split up a while back. This band is from Canada. So the tape is out on Caligari, and they're also signed with Everlasting Spew, so they have a CD over there. But the Caligari tape was too good to pass up. Like, look at that. That looks awesome. So immediately I got the Caligari tape because they're in Tampa. Everlasting Spew is, overseas. So really, really good death metal band. Like I said, they're new. This is the only thing they have out there right now. And they're from Canada. It's got some old school death metal worship in there. Not that knuckle dragging death metal that I have been showing off a lot lately. So really, really good. I like that artwork. It's awesome. So check these guys out. Like I said, they're a relatively new band, so trying to get the word out on them. And I believe these are still for sale on Caligari. So I'll link to the Bandcamp as always. But yeah, check these guys out. This is really good. Next up is a package from Goat Throne. So I've just been randomly buying shit off of Goat Throne, so I'm getting like a package like every week. But I saw that he posted these, that he had them on his site and up on Bandcamp. Never heard of this band ever. And I am so new to this genre of music. Like I don't know a whole lot about the genre or anything like that. Like obviously I know the popular bands like Cattle Decapitation, Carcass, stuff like that, but like this is more of kind of like a hardcore grind, I guess. Anyway, that's Active Shooter, and this is Life Stands Still. So again, this is on Goat Throne Records. I listened to it and I really liked it. It's a very quick listen. I think the longest song on here is like 50 seconds, maybe a minute long. Like I said, the grind, like the hardcore grind stuff, I'm pretty not too well versed in it. I know like obviously like popular bands that have done it, like Cattle Decapitation's Human Jerky is similar. But this is really good. It's angry, pissed off, band from Texas. Really, really good. So definitely check this out if you have not heard it yet. They still have copies on Go Throne too, but it's also up on Bandcamp, so I'll link it so you guys can take a listen. But yeah, pleasant surprise. Was glad I checked this out, so I'm probably going to check out more of these grindcore, hardcore. I don't even like know what the official whatever genre is. Whatever. I like it. It's good. That's all that matters. So, and then finally the last tape is from Gurgling Gore. This is the new Wharflurch tape that was just released like a week or two ago. And this tape is so awesome. So this is 2 EPs on one tape. This is the Lurking Doom and then Shit Slime EP. So it comes with this really cool slipcover, as you can see. And then you slide it out, and it's got the plain black case. And then you open it, and the tape is... Isn't that awesome? Yeah, so Lurking Doom and then Shit Slime. So admittedly, I already have Shit Slime on the Noxious Ruin press that they did a couple of months ago. But I needed Lurking Doom in my collection, so I waited for them to repress it on tape. And this is how I got it. So I have 2 Shit Slimes now, but that's okay, because that's a really good EP. So, and then the J card is just, there you go. So really cool idea. I thought, yeah, Gurgling Gore just has awesome tape pressings. It sounds phenomenal too. Wharflurch is just a really fun, really good death metal band from Florida. If you have not listened to them yet, please check it out. I did gift one of these to one of my friends, Chris, who I'm about to talk about in a minute, because I knew he didn't have this in his collection, and he was pleasantly surprised with how good it was. So if you guys, again, if you haven't checked out Wharflurch, I'd definitely do it. Their Shit Slime demo is really good, and then Lurking Doom is before that. I think they have a different lineup on this one. They don't have like they don't have the guitars, same guitars that they do on this one, something like that. But yeah, it's still both really good. Definitely good. And like I said, this sold out super fast when it was first pressed on Gurgling Gore, and I just waited it out. I almost bought the CD, and then I saw that they announced that the tape was coming, and I was like, I'll wait. So, all right. So I also got a package for one of my friends, Chris. He is also on Instagram, and his Instagram handle is Harvest of Maturity. So he's also got a vinyl Instagram, and that's admittedly how we met. And for the last, it's been over a year now that we've been talking just about every day about music and a bunch of other stuff. We've sent each other a couple of things already, but this most recent package I was really excited about getting. So I mentioned to him that I've been trying to get all of Cattle Decapitation's albums in my collection, and I was close. I only needed 3 more. So I needed Humanor, Homivore, and To Serve Man. So I managed to get To Serve Man, and I'll show that in another collection update. Homivore is just impossible to find right now. I can't, I don't want to spend like $100 that I've been seeing on Discogs, and I don't care about the media, tape, cassette, or sorry, tape, CD, vinyl. It didn't matter to me. So he managed to find Humanor in one of his shops out in New Jersey. This was brand new, sealed, so that was incredible. I know this is available online other places, but the price was ridiculous, like $20 and stuff like that, and I just knew I could get it cheaper. Sure enough, he found it for like $10 or something like that, brand new in one of his stores. So he sent this to me along with 2 other CDs, and then in return I sent him 2 tapes and then a USB drive of like 50 albums that I bought on Bandcamp. So we did a little bit of a trade here. So yeah, I was super happy that I was able to get this. Just like I said, Cattle Decapitation is one of my favorite bands, and I just wasn't collecting back when they were releasing all of these albums, so the CD looks pretty cool. It's got like, I got this like holographic touch to it. So now I'm on the hunt to try and get everything in my collection. I have, 3 of their vinyl, and so now the rest are on CD, and then there's 1 tape that I have, and I cannot get this out. Come on. And so, yeah, like I said, Homivore is the only one that I have left to get. But yeah, that band picture cracks me up. They're so young. So, yeah, pictures and then lyrics on this side. So this is their 4th full length. Probably one of my favorites. This is definitely around the time when I started listening to them a lot. So I'm really happy that I finally have a physical copy of this, and I've listened to it probably like 3 or 4 times now since I've gotten it. I don't know what pressing this is. It's hard to tell. It doesn't really have a date on here. It could be a first press. I have no idea. The other two CDs that he sent me were Mammoth Grinder's latest release from 2018, Cosmic Crypt. So admittedly, this is the only Mammoth Grinder that I have in my collection. I'm very, obviously, I know Mammoth Grinder. I like their music. I just don't have anything else. This album is really good. I have listened to it a couple times already, so that was cool. I was glad that he sent me this. I like the artwork in this. It's pretty cool. So really good, Mammoth Grinder. I was happy I got that. And then the final CD that he sent me was a band that I admittedly was not too familiar with. I remember when this came out, and I remember people were hyped about it, but I just didn't really listen to it then. And let me see, I have my notes up here. I forgot when this came out. This came out in 2019, so 2 years ago. So this is the new Devil Master. This is Satan Spits on Children of Light. So this is like black metal with like hints of punk in it. It's more black metal on Relapse Records. This album is fantastic. I really liked it. So thank you for sending me this. This was right up my alley. I put it on, I was like, yeah, this is really good. And a couple people messaged me after they saw that I got this and were like, yeah, that album is awesome and you're gonna love it. And so yeah, really good stuff. I'm not gonna take the card out, there's really nothing to show, but yeah, Devil Master. So yeah, that was a cool package that I got. 3 really good CDs, good stuff. Thank you again, Chris, that was awesome. So the next CD I have to show is I got off of Season of Mist. I had like a discount code because I've been buying so much from them lately. They sent it to me to like, thank you. I saw they had this available, and a little bit of a disclaimer here. I admittedly did not like this album when it came out last year, and I'm probably going to get chastised for that because a lot of people loved this album that came out last year. It took me a long time to really get into and enjoy. And now that I have, I finally decided to buy it. I saw it was up there on Season of Mist website, and that is Ulcerate's Stare Into Death and Be Still. So this is the one that came out last year. Immediately, this is really the first time I've ever heard them. I don't know. Tech death metal from New Zealand. People absolutely loved this album last year. It just took me a while to get into. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with Ulcerate. And I don't really know why. Like, I know of them. I've heard them in the past and stuff like that. So yeah, this album is really good. It just took me some time to get into. I chose to get it on CD. I know that there's vinyls out there that are really nice, but I didn't feel like spending like 30-40 bucks on it. Looks like this came out on November Morte. I probably said that wrong. The digipack came a little bit messed up in the mail, but the CD's intact, so I guess that's all that matters. So yeah, really good album. It just took me a while to get into. Like, there was just so much that came out last year that I think this came out, did this come out towards the end of the year? I feel like maybe I'm wrong about that, but it was on so many people's like year-end lists and raving about it, and it took me a while to get into. So now that I have it, I do enjoy it, obviously, so I bought it on CD. I listened to it this morning, and it's really good. It just, it's one of those things where I kind of have to be in the mood for it. But not to say it's bad or anything. So I know other people will disagree with me, but yeah, really good. It's good, It just took me a while. It happens. And then finally, the last CD is, got this off of Nuclear War Now, along with like 100 other things. So put in a huge order. They're distributors of Blood Harvest here in the US, which is awesome because there's a lot of stuff on Blood Harvest that has come out these last several years that I didn't get because I admittedly just didn't want to wait because the shipping takes a little bit longer, although shipping is not horrible through Blood Harvest, like I've said. So anyway, I decided they had this, I'm going to get it, and this is Faceless Burial's EP. That came out in 2018. It is called Multiversal Abattoir, I think is how you say it. Death metal, tech death, no, they're more death metal. From Australia. Really good. Speciation I think is how you say, is their latest release that came out last year that is phenomenal, just really good. So really good EP. I listened to this a couple of times. God, that glare is terrible. Sorry. So yeah, I was happy to have this. I wasn't able to find this on vinyl. I don't know. It's probably just hard to find, I'm assuming. So I just picked it up on CD. So, but I have all their other stuff on vinyl. So there was that. And then finally, the last thing I have to show is something else. Did I get this? No, I got this off of Discogs. I got this through Vinyl Conflict on Discogs. He's a huge vinyl seller on Discogs. Huge store. It's like 20,000 things for sale. And admittedly, this is the first Faceless Burial release. This is called Grotesque Miscreation. I forgot to unsleeve it. I'm sorry. So yeah, this album is fantastic. I've been wanting this for a while. I've seen represses out there. This is out on, I don't remember what this was out on. Apologies, I don't know. Iron Lung Records. So this came out back in 2017. Like I said, it's their first release. They have one other demo that came out in 2015, which I haven't been able to find. It's just plain black vinyl, so I'm not going to bother pulling that out. But artwork and then lyrics. So I now have everything I've been able to find with the exception of that demo. But yeah, just Faceless Burial, really, really good band. There's the back. From out of Australia, just really good stuff. I think it says on the Metal Archives that they're like a blackened death metal in their earlier sound. I don't really hear that on this, but whatever. It's death metal, it's good, and everybody knows Faceless Burial. I don't think I need to talk any much further about this, but yeah, it's a really good album. Definitely one of the better death metal bands, modern death metal bands that have been out. And yeah, if you don't know Faceless Burial, definitely check them out. You'll probably really enjoy them. So yeah, I think I have everything I can find except for their demo, but really good stuff. So that's all that I have for today's update. I do have a bunch of stuff I have not shown off yet. There's a bunch of tapes back there. There's a bunch of CDs I haven't shown off, and I have a couple more vinyl that I just recently got in. So I will probably do another collection update sometime soon. And yeah, I'm trying to think of other ideas for videos right now. I'm trying to think of maybe doing another review on something. Probably another label spotlight. I know that I want to do like my top all-time favorite death metal albums currently at the moment, which I'm assuming it will change like as I get older. But stuff like that. But for now, I haven't had much time to record. Work has just been insane, and I do this in between, like on my breaks and when I have time. So, but once again, thank you so much for all the support. I'm creeping so much closer to 500 subscribers. So as soon as I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a big giveaway, probably a couple of tapes, maybe a couple CDs. And then on Instagram, I'm about 100 subscribers or followers, I should say, from 1,500, and I'm going to do a huge giveaway on there, probably a vinyl and a couple of tapes and stuff. So if you're not following me on there, go ahead and do that. And if you like these videos, go ahead and subscribe. If not, don't watch them. And thank you again for all the support, guys.